All right, folks, this is Chris from MyMediaHelper.com, and I've had a couple requests on this one, though I thought I'd put together a video. This is how to sign up for health coverage through the state of New York, Medicaid health coverage, which it seems a lot of people need now since the Black Plague, since COVID. And so what you want to do is go to nystateofhealth.ny.gov, and there will be that link down in the description. So if you need to grab that down in the description, go ahead and do so. Put it in your browser. And once you do and you hit enter, you're going to see this page here. You're going to see that happy couple all smiles with the baby right next to that child. You're going to see this green get started button. It's not apparent on here where to go. So that's why a lot of people get confused. So hit that get started button. And then it will bring you to the next page where you're going to see this over on the upper right hand corner. So it's get started. Click here to log in. Click here to register. So if you have unemployment or other services and don't necessarily have an account in the marketplace, you can use those credentials to log in. If you're most certain that you do not have an account through the marketplace, a health insurance account through the marketplace, it's going to ask you when you get in here, and I'm going to show you for an invitation code. So if you're confident you don't have a marketplace account, or if you want to check by calling 855-355-5777 just to make sure, certainly do that. And so if you do have an invitation code, you can still log in and use that. If you don't, you'll be creating a new site, and I'm going to explain that in further detail. So say you do call and you don't have unemployment or any other state services. If you have an invitation code or you don't have an invitation code, you are going to click here to register. So I'm going to show you here to click here to register. So you're just going to hit that. You can read that pop-up if you want. It's not necessary. Just hit continue here. Okay. And then you're just going to fill in your information, your first and last name. Oops, got fat finger in it here. Your email address. This is just my junk email address. I don't care if you see it or not because you can spam it all day long and I'm not even going to pay attention to it. So that's gmail.com. All right, so put it in twice, your email address that you can access, and then you're going to have to come up with a unique username that no one else in the state of New York has ever used. So I am going to put Bob Smith. I don't know. I'll go 098765432. What? This is not real. So if you tried to steal this, you're not doing yourself any favors because you're not stealing anyone's identity. Okay, so I'm not a robot. And you can hit the check button here. It says right here, you see username available. So we know no one in the state of New York has that. So we're going to hit create account now. And we're going to go to the next page as soon as it decides to load. And here we go. Oh, your session has expired. Look at this. Sometimes it's going to do that if you're not quick enough. So unfortunately, what you have to do is do it again. And it's not a big deal. It's just a little tedious. It's not the end of the world. It's not like you're buying a car or a house or anything. This is your health care. This is your body. You only have one, right? So have patience, okay? Have patience with yourself and the state of New York. All right, so preferred username again, gonna check. Not used, on a robots, create account, and this time it should go through. Okay, and before we continue, please check the information below. If the information needs to be corrected, please click on the back button below and make necessary corrections. This is all correct information. No, I am not Bob Smith, and no, this is not, well, it is my username, but again, you're not stealing anybody's identity with it, so don't bother trying. Okay, an activation email has been sent to my email address, and so from that point, you are going to go over And it might say at some point over here that you may have another account. Disregard that. Just keep hitting next until you get this, until it says you're being sent an invitation code. And then as soon as I can get it into my email, we'll just wait for my email to come. As you see here, we received an email from the New York State Health Marketplace. We're just going to open that. And look what it's going to say here. All right. You want to click here to activate your account. So click here. Should have your username right here. And I'm actually going to grab that. Click here to activate your account. All right. The next page is... Okay. And so these are going to be security questions in case at some point you do lose your password. You can use these in order to recover it. So I'm just going to put any old thing here. I'm just going to put green. All right, the real answers. Let's grab this one. Yellow. Yellow. And I'll just grab this and I'll put purple. Purple. All right, and I'm going to hit continue once I have all three of those filled out. Obviously, put the right answers in there so you remember what they are. And I'm going to hit continue. And we're just going to hold out for a moment until that loads up to the next page. All right, you have successfully saved your secret questions and answers. Please click here to continue the button to set your password. I don't need this saved. So I'm going to hit continue. And okay, so now this is where you're going to create your password. Geez, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I gotta do it again. Fat finger in it. That's what happens when you have mutant hands. Okay. So right here it has minimum of 8 characters, at least 3 letters and 1 number, okay? So set password. And there we go. Your new password has been set. Use this new password next time you log into your account. I don't need that saved. We're going to continue. And And just as a heads up, I have no affiliation with the New York State of Health. I was asked to do this by a couple people that I know because they couldn't figure out how to do it. So as soon as this decides to do its thing, okay, you have successfully activated your ny.gov ID. Please click on one of the buttons below and go to my NY. It's the only choice you got. So make sure this is where you're at. You shouldn't be any other place at this point. If you're someplace else, then you're not doing it right. Here's some pop-up. And then we're just waiting for the next page to load. Oh boy, looks like a polar bear in a snowstorm, right? And all right, as soon as she wants to load up, we will rock and roll. We will get some health care. As soon as it wants to load up, that is. Oh, do. Oh, do. Good googly moogly. So you can go do some dishes at this point. You go mow the lawn, clean out the refrigerator, maybe paint the house. Okay, finally, and here we go. So we're going to scroll down. These are all services that the New York State provides. So what we're looking for is the official health plan marketplace. So NY State of Health, the official health plan marketplace, and this might look familiar to you. So back to the first page, you're going to hit get started again. Okay, and then this time you're going to log in instead of register. So it gets underneath get started, click here to register. For some people, for some reason people come down here and put their zip code in here. I have no idea why, but that's what they do. You read this and continue if once you're done reading it. All right, and oh, okay. So this is where the invitation code comes into play. So here it is. Do you have an invitation code? So again, if you believe that you have an account through the marketplace, give them a call, get your invitation code, put yes, put in that invitation code and your date of birth. That's going to link your account to the New York State of Health Marketplace. You're going to see exactly what they see. You can go in there and do your renewals. You can upload documentations. You can pick your plans. You can look at your emailings, and you don't have to bother calling the call center. And then, okay, if you don't have an account, if this is a fresh, crisp, new account, you're going to put no. And then you got to hit here rules of behavior. So make sure you're going to behave yourself. I'm going to behave myself, that's for sure. So I'm just going to pretend this is a brand new account. I don't have any account under Bob Smith in the marketplace. I'm going to hit next. All right. And this is really where I'm going to stop because I don't have a real social security number to put in there. So this is all self-explanatory. Just follow through. I mean, come on, first, middle, last name, just so on and so forth, your address, your mailing address, your phone number. You can do paperless or printed. So obviously printed if you want it mailed to your home, paperless if you just want an email, alternative formatting if you need large print or some other media to look at your statement. And then just agree, hit next. And just keep continuing. So the next page, it'll ask you some questions. It'll ask you some security questions just to identify you. It will then ask you if you want help paying for your health coverage. Now, if you want help from the state to pay for your health coverage, put yes. If you're making $200,000 a year, you're not going to get any help from the state. But yeah, if you need help, you're struggling, definitely put yes, you need help. And then you're going to add all your family members, and then you're just going to go through the whole application. And at the end of the application, it's going to come up with an eligibility. And then from there, based on the eligibility, you're going to decide what plan you want. And then you can do it all right in this account. You can pick your plan, and then all that information will go to whatever carrier that you chose. So say Fidelis, Excelis, all that information will go there. And automatically, you don't have to even call them unless you really want to. And everything will be done behind the scenes. You'll get stuff in the mail, and you can go see your doctor, your dentist, wherever you need to go. Okay, so of course, if you need any help, always call their customer service number, and that's 855. Drum roll. You'll see it. It's right in the front of the website. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, if you get stuck for any reason, need any help, call 855-355-5777. But that is how you go ahead and set up your account to go through your application, get yourself some health care, be healthy, get yourself checked out, live a long time, okay? Hope you live a long time. You got a lot of my videos to watch. Come on now. Okay, if any of this helped you at all, please go down and hit subscribe. You can share this. You can join the channel, like it, and there's some affiliate links down below if you need any of those services. I'm thinking maybe not if you're signing up for this. This is a little different than I normally do. And I thank you all, folks, and I give yourself a good night, and I will speak to you later. Bye-bye.